that one, that 2 marks, fight for it. Fight for it. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jennifer, and if this is your first time, welcome, and if you're returning, holiday. So today we're going to talk about my medical school here in Georgia. So I'm just going to tell you like some basics about how it's run, how the classes are, blah blah blah. But I need shades. This one is hitting, but it's also hitting my eyes. So instead of just getting shades, I'm going to get my actual glasses because one, the sun does bother my eyes, and so that I can actually read what I wrote down. All the glasses girls come together. But yeah, so like I was saying, just like, you know, insider knowledge basically, because I mean you can always just go and like research, Google, and you know, see what they are all about, blah blah blah. But this is more or less like first-hand information, you know, through my experience or through my lenses. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So the name of my school is actually Caucasus International University. Now I am emphasizing on the international because there's also a school called Caucasus University here. The short form is CIU. That's what I'm going to be saying, please. So CIU doesn't offer just medicine, it offers law, social sciences, business and technology, and viticulture, winemaking. But I'm just going to focus on medicine, obviously, because that's what I'm studying. Now, our classes usually start at 9 a.m. and they don't just go on a stretch. So you could have a class from like maybe 9 to 12 and then have another class maybe 1 to 3. You get that kind of thing. But classes do run as late as 7 p.m. if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I've had classes run up to 7. So now for the classes are divided into groups. Now let's say you're in one semester now, because we're a lot of students, all of us can have classes at the same time. So it depends on your group. You have classes at an allocated time. Let's say group 1 has class from maybe lecture from 9 to 10, and then seminars for a certain subject from maybe 12 to 3, and then different groups have different timings throughout the week. So it kind of makes it flexible, like you can attend a different group's lecture, a different group's seminar. Some lecturers don't mind. You can come, tell them your name, they'll ask you questions, give you your marks for seminars. Now some lecturers can be very, let me not use the word, but they can be very annoyed at the fact that you didn't come for your own groups, either seminar or lecture. But most of them really don't mind. In the classes, you have 1 hour lectures and then 2 hour seminars. And now the lectures is just, you know, for the lecturer to come and tell you what the topic's about, blah blah blah. But the seminar is you as a student, you're coming to let the lecturer know that, oh boy, you've thought well, I understand what you're saying. And now this seminar carries marks. And then we have midterm exams and then final exams, and they're all MCQs. Now if you were in the Caribbean, you know that midterm finals, they're all USMLE style. That's not the case here. Just straight question. I mean, it depends on the course. Like last semester when I did Park and Farm, like she brought in like she made it kind of like USMLE style, and it was good, it was okay. But the rest of them are just most of them are 1-line questions and you have to answer blah blah blah. So the midterm exams are 20 questions, obviously, and then final exams are 40 MCQs. Now some teachers would also give you theory, and you just have to, you know, type in your answers, you know, explain and everything. And it also depends on the course. It's not all lecturers that would do that, because last time I remember I had theory was in immunology. That was the last time I actually wrote something down. I mean, and it makes sense that, you know, those kind of courses, they will give you theory questions. So, for the total marks in the semester, your seminars consist of 40 marks. So, I think I was trying to say that depends on the course. A seminar could be either over 3, over 4, or over 5 marks. It just depends on the course and depends on the credit hours of that course. So, let's take for example now, last semester for farm and path. Okay, so for farm and path, we did a module. That means we are doing it together, which means by final exams, you're writing farm and path as one exam. Now, for the midterms, you're writing it separately. But for every module, you write the final exams as one. Like whatever you're doing in that module, you write the final exams as one. Write both subjects or however many subjects as one exam for your finals. Then they calculate everything, but you do your seminars, your lectures, your seminars, your midterms. They're done as two different subjects. So for farm now, it was over 4, and for path, it was over 3. And then the only difference was that in farm we didn't have a presentation, but in path we did have a presentation. That was what, um, if I'm not mistaken, either 5 or 7 marks, one of the above. I can't remember. But usually presentations too are like over 5, 7, no, 7 or 10 marks. I'm not saying presentation that is over 5 marks, but yeah, 7 or 10 marks. And yeah, that constitutes to the 60 marks you would get before writing your final exams. That's over 14. So whatever you get over 60 plus whatever you get for your finals, that'll now be your total score. It's not so complicated. Once you get into the school, kind of like, or once you start the semester and you look at the credit hours each course has, you see how everything is divided and you know where you can. Because let's be honest, school na mass. Maybe you see this. For me personally, seminars are where you can get most marks because I mean, in as much as it's just read and come and explain, there are some lecturers that can be difficult, but there are some that just want to know that you've grasped what they've taught. And if you just sit down and study and read what they've given you, or get external materials, you can ask other people too, like what did you study, how were the seminars. I feel like that's the easiest way to get marks. And then, okay, you now do your midterms and then your finals. But seminars, just gather as much marks as you can. Like that 2 marks, fight for it. Fight for it. Because at the end of the day, you don't know. But those are, for me, that's the easiest way to get marks. I mean, exams, some people are not so good with exams and all of that. That's why I always say it is the easiest way to get marks. Sorry. So yeah, I hope I hope I'm not confusing you with all the plenty talk, because it's actually very straightforward. You have your classes, you have lectures, you have seminars. Seminars, you get marks. It could be over 3, 4, 5. And then usually we don't have attendance for lectures, which kind of makes students find it okay, since there's no attendance. What's the point of coming? But I genuinely feel like, I mean, it's a lecture, you don't know anything about the course. I mean, some people can read and understand, watch videos, but I don't know, I still go for classes that ways. That ways. But yeah, so that's kind of like the breakdown of everything. And moving forward, I'm going to because I'm starting clinicals this semester, I'm going to my 7th semester, I'm going to bring you guys along to just see what it's all about. And from this explanation, I think you kind of understand that I want it to be from my own personal perspective, from what I've experienced moving forward. So at the end of every semester, I'm trying to do like a semester breakdown, starting from this 7th semester I'm going into now. So, but I'm so excited to bring you guys along. Let's start clinicals this semester and see how it goes. All right. But yes, that's kind of like all I wanted to say for this video. I hope I said 1 or 2 things that made sense. But going forward, you see how it is. And if you're thinking about joining medicine, I'm not going to tell you don't. I'm not going to tell you do. but I'm just going to kind of provide you with some knowledge about it to see if it's your forte or not. All right. And I know it's sunny and I'm wearing sweater, but it was cold when I was dressing up for this video. So yeah, don't come for me. But thank you so much for watching this and for seeing me to the end. I will see you next time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Peace. Bye.